everybody. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. It's not car related or truck related or anything like that, but I just felt like posting it, and in case anybody had questions, I guess, about the same or similar products that I'm going to be comparing, hopefully this will answer some, and also to give a little feedback on GNC. But anyways, so I haven't been making videos just because I've been really busy lately, and part of that has been fitness, as I mentioned before, and really I've been getting into it and stuff like that, and my girlfriend's been going with me, so it's been pretty motivating and stuff like that. So long story short, I had a shaker bottle already, and it was just getting old, and that one happened to be a blender bottle as well as this one, but it didn't have the storage or anything like that. It was about the same size as this, but blender bottle, and it was just old, so it was time for a new one. So I went to GNC and seen that they had a sale. I just walked by and they had clearance items, and on those clearance items it was they had some shaker bottles, and I had never used a Jaxx brand shaker bottle before, so I thought, why not give it a shot. And well, as you guys can see up here, there is what looks to be a gap, and there is. So after buying this shaker, it lasted about 5 days. The only complaint I had really was I didn't feel like this blended up enough product. With the powder, it was more clumpy than I had with this one, but we'll get to that. And so my only complaint at that time was, it's a little clumpy with the powders, but it still did the job. I still drank the shakes and whatnot. So it brings me to today, which I had this one in the truck, and I don't know if it just got too hot or what, but the top up here, the cup wasn't even tight. It wasn't on there that tight, and I simply went to lift the cup out of my cup holder, and this gap was already on the lid. I guess there was some adhesive or something like that was holding the lid. There's a two-piece lid, I guess it was holding it together, and I don't know if the heat just expanded and made it pop or what, but if you can look and see that it's not supposed to be a gap there or anything like that. When I bought it, it was closed. It was really tight gap like that. It was really small. You could never see it, and then boom, that happened. So that was not cool, because I spent the same price on both of these, and not only did this one break, but it's just a normal 20-ounce shaker. This one blender bottle has Pro Stack, which is this little container on the bottom, which allows you to hold pills or powder, pre-workout, keys, anything like that, vitamins, whatever you guys want to put in there. It'll hold it, that'll fit, and then of course it has the little ball that blends it, the powder for you, or whatever you guys put in there. But at the same price, this one obviously was a better deal anyway, but I went out on a limb just to see how this product was going to be, and I wasn't really too happy with it. Not only that, before that incident happened, the plastics on it, or you can tell, just like flimsy. They're not that strong or anything like that. The lid does stay closed and locked, and it has a little divot right here where your mouth goes on it, which is nice because this one doesn't have it. But that's really the only good thing about it. Also, if you get this exact color, it's very hard to see the water, or if you put juice or something in here, it's really hard to see where it is on the measurement line. So that's another downfall. But overall, do I recommend this cup? Not really, simply because you can go out and buy this one for the same price, and obviously it's got more perks to it, more pros than cons. So what I will do is a shake test. I'll do some pre-workout and throw it in both of these, shake them up, and show you what the end result looks like. the consistency, and like I'll show you how I'll try my best to not get pre-workout everywhere with holding this one since there's that gap, but I'll show you guys that next. Before I get into the pre-workout test, the shake test, I'm going to do a little bit more on this one. So I got this one at Walmart, this one at GNC, and with this one, of course, you get the little storage on the bottom, which you can take off. It has its own lid. You don't have to carry it with you. And this is only, I mean, this is 16 ounces, which is only 4 less than a full bottle. So, I mean, I'd rather take a couple of swigs of this one than, you know, have this one without storage and, you know, only have to fill it up once. So this one, in my opinion, is very worth it. The lid works excellent. This one doesn't have the divot like the Jaxx does, which hopefully you guys can see that exactly there. This one's more of just like a straight up and then standoff end, and this one's more of comes up and out. But the lids on both are excellent. I mean, nothing has ever leaked out of them for me. It does have this little handle on the end, and then this one has the handle right here, which is nice because if you loosen it enough, you can actually spin it around. You guys can see that, and put it basically wherever you want. And this one is pretty stationary, but I mean, I don't clip it on anything, so for me it works great. And there's one last thing I want to point out about the blender bottle. Now, say you guys do get this and there's nothing, you know, you don't have any pre-workout or protein to take or anything like that, but you have your cup and you know you're going to need it later on. So you're going to take it somewhere. Well, nobody likes that sound. That sound just gets annoying with carrying an empty bottle, whether you clip it with on your backpack right here with a clip, or, you know, just holding it and walking. You know, nobody likes that. So what you can do with this is just take the top off, take the little ball out, screw your top back on. But you can put it in the little storage bin, and since, you know, it's a little spring, it'll compress. So what you can do is just put it in there, let it compress, you know, tighten it down, and there's no sound, no nothing. It's just like a cup, you know, normal cup. Without further ado, let's get on the shake test. Alright, so we got water in both the cups. As you can see, it's, like I said before, it's very hard to see where the water is in this one. It actually might not be in the video just because with the sun shining it the way it is and like the angles and stuff. But I mean, obviously with a light color cup and a dark color cup, it's going to be harder. But even with a darker blender bottle, you can still see where the liquid is, like on the measurement line, as opposed to this one. This one's just really dark, and for some people they might like that, but I mean, I don't like to have to hold the bottle up to the light just to see what I'm measuring at. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a scoop in each one, and then I'm going to shake them up. So this one I only mixed once for 10 seconds, and there's not anything lumpy about it. Hopefully you guys can see that. Looks just like, I mean, it's smooth. There's no clumps in it. Looks good enough to drink already. Of course, you can always mix it longer too. And then this one is going to be pretty hard to see, so I may have to put it in a clear cup. Alright, so with this one, it's kind of hard to show, but there's still a lot of powder on top, and you guys can probably see it in the actual cup. Not really any on the bottom. And then this one, it still has some in there, But I definitely feel with protein powder, I don't have any on me, so unfortunately I can't do that test. But I feel protein powder is a bigger impact. You can see it a lot better. That the blender bottle mixes it a lot better than the Jaxx does. And like I said, I don't have any protein powder to do that test, but I promise it's the blender is better than the Jaxx. Yeah, you can see down there's still a lot of stuff left that I didn't mix up, and with this one there's nothing on the bottom. So I'll be taking that to the gym for sure. But guys, I hope this helped you guys out. I haven't had one of these before. I got it just to try it, you know, just like I did with this one. And I mean, it just goes to show. I mean, look at this. 5 days of, I did use it every day for 5 days, but I mean, you get what you pay for the same price. I mean, come on. It should go unnoticed which one's better. And also, I believe in, like, you know, if you pay for something, you should get your money's worth, and I don't feel like $2 a day was worth this shaker cup, because that's essentially what it cost me. But I can honestly say I will be sticking with this bottle until it just completely, I guess, doesn't work anymore. But as far as Jaxx goes, I will not be getting another one of those. I may have my girlfriend do a similar test and have her get one, since she already has a blender bottle, and see if she gets the same type of results, and to see if her lid, you know, breaks like mine, or if hers outlasts the blender bottle. But that's it for this video. If you guys have any other questions about them, just comment below, or if you guys thought it was helpful, let me know also. But that's it, and I will catch you guys in the next video.